Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Baltimore Ravens. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54, and we'll send you now to Miami, standing by to call their fourth Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the Washington Redskins. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you for this one. And Charles, the Ravens, they've done it again. Champions of the AFC. Remember, they won Super Bowl 47 back in February of 2013, but had not won so much as a playoff game since then.
And remember, the franchise moved from Cleveland, but they started as a true fresh franchise. They didn't take the Browns with them. They became the Ravens. That was 1996. Won a Super Bowl over the Giants. Was that Super Bowl 35 in Tampa. They've won it twice overall, trying to win another one. And there's always a trademark when you think about the Ravens, right? The way they play defense, the way they run the football, how tough and hard-nosed they are as an organization. Trying to do it one more time.
Meanwhile, the Redskins, this is a team, to be frank, nobody thought would be here at the start of the year. Even the most die-hard of Redskin fans would probably tell you that. But here they are, Charles, looking for what would be the franchise's fourth title in this, their sixth appearance.
And we go back to 1992, the last time that this team won a Super Bowl. That was Super Bowl 26. That's more than a quarter century ago. They also won Super Bowl 17. Joe Theismann was the quarterback then. John Riggins running the football. The Diesel. But Super Bowl 22 is the one we'll always remember. Doug Williams, the first black starting quarterback in a Super Bowl. Also the MVP as they flew away the Denver Broncos. Can they recreate history and raise another Super Bowl trophy?
Stop talking.
We're about to find out.
The first Super Bowl of the new decade, Super Bowl 54, is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. As we get a look at a guy who grew up in Florida, played his college ball, of course, in Louisville. It's the electric Lamar Jackson. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And even 20 yards and a first down in the game's very first play. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
I might cheat, to be honest.
Throwing is Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On second down, it's Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough.
Guys, real quick. Hashtag I did not see this. We're going to switch teams.
For the first.
Wait, now it's some of the Ravens.
And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
Washington challenge? I thought it was the Ravens challenge.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all...
That's that's my cue to get the hell out of here.
Comes back to the head coach. He has the final...
And there is going to be a safety. Well, you talk about safety first. Gosh, for such a rare play, kind of unbelievable how many Super Bowls recently have begun with a safety. Traji had, let's see, Tom Brady getting called for grounding against the Giants in Super Bowl 46.
Manning with the snap over
Face
Super
mask.
Bowl 48.
Yep. And now here's this one.
Face mask. Defense.
I'm gonna accept that. They couldn't take me down without a face mask.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
The face mask moves him all the way out past the 40 now for first down. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Keenum. Now he'll pull it down. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
R1 square. That's exactly what I'm looking for. R1 or square. Or selecting square.
Keenum now on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chris Wormley in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
To try again after the sack. Keenum, and nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a pass hauled in the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Out of the gun, Keenum. Hits his target. It's Adrian Peterson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
I thought he was going to get me because we started pushing him.
Remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That run one didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Kenny Young able to run it down for a loss of a yard. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Keenan. Eluding the pressure.
Really?
Pressure again, and down he goes again. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judah. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. He's just going to reshape what they decide to do on offense.
Don't judge me. This is the Super Bowl. I want to see the end.
Play call.
First quarter, he popped out, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes.
Okay.
That is a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Keenum and the Redskins now going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Crisscross up close. Crisscross up close.
Kills, and it does it in so many different ways.
Circle X R1 square.
Back who's quick and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and throw a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Back to the air. Keenum on 2nd down. He's going to take off with it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
If they hit me while I'm running, especially knowing I'm QB and I can't take hits, that's going to be a fumble. We don't want that. I take what I can get. Once I get that first down, I can keep going. I can stop. That's all I worry about, man.
On first down, it's Keenum. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
To the side a little bit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Keenum flushed out right. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40.
Let's get a run.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Get a touchdown.
Play action. It's Keenum. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go.
I really have to hold him to get the shot. I can't
Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd. And he's going to go down again.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Keenum to throw.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
I broke more than one.
Throw good for 4. It's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Keenum eluding the pressure right. Touchdown, Redskins. And he's brought down. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
Now, my worries is when I got tackled right there.
I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh.
They're probably going to challenge the touchdown, though.
I like it.
Yeah, they want to challenge that. That ain't no touchdown.
And here it's just a simple question of whether or not the ball broke the plane. Well, I said it's simple. It's not really that simple. This could be really complicated.
We would love for it to be simple, to know that it did actually cross the plane of the goal line. But as you described, it is a difficult call. All it takes is a portion of the ball crossing that line. Now the officials have to determine if that happened.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
He should have said like, thank you, motherfucker.
Here's Keenum. And he will score.
Get the team out.
Washington. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Now let's not forget
my
that was
QB
all
still
set
got
up
that
by the fourth down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on fourth down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and then converted a second time for 6 points.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
So they didn't challenge it. The refs challenged it. Now, when they got the instant replay, especially from the Cam, I said that is not.
Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
If they give you a free point, take the damn 3 points.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle.
First down.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Beating him there with his legs, 21 yards, first down.
He's fast.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. The try. And he is into the end zone.
Okay,
touchdown. Mark Ingram, 43 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is down to 4. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's Mark Ingram who caps it off with a touchdown run. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set now for their next drive. Case Keenum and the Redskins.
Case Keenum, let's see how he's playing.
Make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure.
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins, we talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. But guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't bully you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
As they have been bowled over a lot so far in this one. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rolling to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Now Keenum. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety back.
Well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in the sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
Keenum now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into double coverage. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Defense.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. A killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching up the yard.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Matt Judon able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To Thompson on the draw. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Keenum. He can run for it. Oh, Keenum has it knocked away. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And they get the football on their own.
Two fumbles in one play.
4-yard line. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there.
After that play, I think we know one quarterback will be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
Well, Charles, as this offense comes out here, let's talk about the AFC Championship game coming up. Kansas City hosting Tennessee. The Chiefs, the winner over the Texans in the divisional round. But even before they took the field, they got a surprise gift on Saturday night with those Titans winning in Baltimore to set up the unexpected matchup.
But sometimes a gift isn't exactly a gift because they went from thinking they had to chase around.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Pernell McPhee always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now it's Keenum. That's complete to his tight end Sprinkle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Hold up. I did not mean to choose that play. I meant to choose a throw.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And way up past the 35 before he's taken.
Little sabotage won't hurt.
Down. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against the defense, who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here, this deep in their own territory.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I love fucking with niggas. Fucking with niggas.
Picked off around the 41. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for Redskins touchdown. Short throw pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Ooh.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson. Roberts got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram, and he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. On 2nd down, Ingram, and not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Trying to run, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
get an interception.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll buy some time. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked up.
Just want to make sure they know what happens when you intercept balls.
By Tony Jefferson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go. And they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Every time
the focus of our players' spotlight right now is shining on Case Keenum. And this defense, they came prepared. He's probably going to be seeing them in his sleep if they don't fix things quickly.
And that's not exactly what he wants to see in his post-game slumber. So they've got to figure out a way to slow things down a little bit. Some screen passes, some draws, anything to make the defensive front hesitate a little bit. Think on their way back to the quarterback, maybe even a quarterback draw, some type of tendency breaker to change things up.
Exactly. Whatever the case, something to mix it up here. To throw again on second down. Keenum. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The Redskins on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, I didn't stop choosing plays that throws and choose plays that
makes me think of my old college teammate Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
Okay, remember that. I got some for their asses. They like sacking people?
Those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing the golden high tops as well.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram.
Yeah, Redskins run.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and forever. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long.
There you go.
Still going, and he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means
I just realized this was so unfair.
Adjustments, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
I realized this was so unfair what I just did to this dude. Oh, hold up. Try to run it out.
Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The DM, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
Just want to make sure I straighten that.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Nothing on me, man.
The head coach relied on his eagle eye in the sky to make the right call and was told to challenge it, and it looks like it's paid off.
And from a coach's standpoint, when you throw that flag, it's probably a pretty tense moment. Here it pays off.
Yeah, you have that little bit of indecision. You throw it where you feel like you're right, and then you think, uh-oh, did I get it right? In this case, they can celebrate.
And take it right at the 35. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Matt in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Now, how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now, Keenan. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Redskins have the 1st down on a pickup of 18. 1st down, here's a run with Peterson. The second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Keenum, and this will complete to Reed. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Well, Keenum has it knocked away. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Oh, yeah, remember that.
When I see a play like that.
When I see a play like that, I'll think, oh, shit, you just fucked up.
I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you.
I seen the opening.
Is it worth it?
I should have jumped before
whatever
that.
You're going to pick up to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yeah,
it's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
You are my puppet.
Ingram again, a 1st down carry. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up
a huge loss on the play. And I could have wished another one.
Mile here. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
The previous play is under review.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
Really?
Now Jackson back into his end zone. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do is they run it here. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game.
Third
Charles,
tackle,
at some point,
second
you
safety.
can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
This is taken at about the 14. Nifty move.
Get ready. Get ready. You can hear them say that.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Now Keenum. They'll roll him out right.
My boy
That
dropped
was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Keenum. Oh, Keenum has it knocked away. It's loose.
Thank God. Remind me to trust before I
Like this, when the
die.
ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Rolling to his right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 43.
43.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Keenum now to throw. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play.
Is that Reed?
And picks up a
Oh,
first
that's
down
my
with a
favorite
nice
player.
throw.
Who's Reed?
49.
Throwing on first down is Keenum. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Yo, I jumped.
Give
I'm
him
like,
10
oh my
that
God.
time, escaping the
Interception.
danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
From the red zone, it's Keenum. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I panicked.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And he returns.
When I tell about interceptor, I said, yeah, I can put up, mess my play up, but interception.
Brings it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat.
Good job, Montez Sweat. Wait, we can challenge back, please?
What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here. Well, Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
I catch. It ain't letting me pick.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway.
Delay of game, offense.
Thank God.
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
After the penalty, it's Ingram. And for the third time now, this is going to wind up a safety. Unbelievable. Well, it's rare to see one safety. It's even rare to see three safeties in a game, Charles.
Well, we'll be able to talk about this with our grandkids, great-grandkids, and anyone else that may come around the house when we get a little bit older on that rocking chair. We were there when we saw 3 safeties in one game.
This is taken at the 15.
And that's exactly what I'm going to start doing. If I have the ball and I don't want to get tackled, dive.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught by Richardson. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
Touchdown!
Washington. Paul Richardson, 77 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
I know y'all hit
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Or any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
I never got loose. So when I got loose, I'm like, oh! We have this. We always have this. I win.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play
maybe if they
2.
stop. Okay, no way. I forgot. It's a game.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
Okay,
and
listen
it
to the
comes
deal.
out to the 25.
After the second quarter, which is 3 minutes left, I'm going to stop cheating.
Yard line. As Baltimore makes their way back out here, Charles, I'll ask you the question everybody is asking about Baltimore. Are they the team to beat in the playoffs? They sure look like it. They haven't lost since
Damn, but menu ain't popping up.
12 wins in a row to finish the season, and now they face the Titans.
And who did they lose on September 29th? Who did they lose to?
The Browns.
Hard to believe, isn't it? And they got run out of the stadium that day. So that was their last clunker. You mentioned it, 12 straight wins to finish the season. Number 1 in offense, number 1 in rushing, number 3 in defense, and they hit your quarterback an awful lot. And the best part about their game is that their quarterback, LaMark Jackson, is no longer just a one-dimensional running type of a quarterback. He can hurt you with his arm as well and be accurate throwing.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Now it's Jackson. He shakes him off. Escapes the sack. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Jonathan Allen, he's the one to get him this time. And
2-minute water, got lucky. Hold up. What? Yeah, I got lucky. 2-minute warning until no more cheating.
Sacks brings up 4th down. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. And it's fielded at the 34. Oh, now he bowls him over. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Sliding out of the pocket. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass here now. Oh, he tried to pitch it and the ball's loose. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but now it'll be 3rd down.
My bad.
So he escaped, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Well, they do get 9 there on the dump-off, but it's not enough. It's 4th down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The fullback dive held up short. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Wait a minute. I just realized. I still got 50 seconds to cheat. Cheat.
Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play.
I would say, like, test it.
The exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there is the right call.
They catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Montez Sweat, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing in 2nd and a bundle. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
I was teasing my favorite team. I'm like, This is making me like the Ravens a little bit. Like, a little taste.
Montez Sweat bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
I don't got no plays for
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the 2nd half of this Super Bowl in just a moment.
What I miss?
Hey, intercepted by the Redskins. Go, touchdown!
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any
really
adjustments
that ball.
that might be made defensively. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson, but it'll be second down. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Patrick Owasor coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
More cheating, I see.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
A gain of 3, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw, Keenum.
He was not
incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop. He saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
Let's go. I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide. With a tight end drag route,
that's how you do
definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
To throw again on second down. Keenum. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. Now Keenum again. Eluding the pressure right. Looking long for its... And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Does that happen to you?
Isn't that challenge that? Ain't that a safety?
Stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And the coach has decided to challenge his play. He has tossed down the red flag.
That's a safety.
So the call stands. Now they're out of challenges. What do you think about that? Do you wish that they had an unlimited amount?
No, I don't. Because if they have unlimited challenges, we will be here all night. Because every call will get challenged. I like the strategy of determining when is the right time to make the challenge by the head coach.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Ingram. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Take it at the 37. We'll call that a punt, a 54
My dude did
yards.
the turtle move.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Keenum.
You tackle there someone that knows they got a ball.
Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. Keenum going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, Keenum has it knocked away. It's loose.
I was going for that 1st down.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean,
all y'all Ravens still can't pick that ball.
The ball might be on the ground and in the game, but the other team doesn't get it.
1,
that's a
2,
huge
3,
difference
4,
in the ball game.
and
in this case,
2 of my
able to
guys
retain possession.
On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. Slings this deep from McLaurin, and he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick.
Hold up, but they said I have no more timeouts.
Right there.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he goes down, but not before
Thank God number 10
getting
was on my back.
25. That one goes for 30 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Peterson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 now. Keenum. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Oh, I forgot.
The last drive, remember,
You touch the pass, you hold the throw. That's probably why my throw time was
better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
3rd tackle, but still. And they said we all out of talent.
Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Well, it's caught.
1st down, right?
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Okay, you know what? I can admit, they say Hut. I heard Hut. But since they want to cheat, they say Hut. Because if you keep faking a Hut.
So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know. Defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants to get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
And he fends him off, and he's going to go down right near.
Yeah, remember that. That's what I got to say.
The goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down.
And that's tough duty for a strong safety because truly he's a hybrid-type player. A pass defender, which makes him more of a defensive back, but really his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking those guys on, but that's a tough task there, taking on the big fella.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And 3 yards there takes them to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down, Keenum flushed out right, and his throw's going to be
a little bit quicker. I was in position.
Idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
He can run for it, and he will. Well, Keenum has it knocked away. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
I should have ran out of bounds. The dive ain't always good for a damn QB unless I hold that thing up. But since y'all like I don't like to do this. I hate to do this, but
let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
What the hell? I can't even run back. They cheat
up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe try to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
To throw is Jackson. Ryan Kerrigan able to finally wrestle him down for what's just going to be a huge loss, and it takes us to 4th down as well.
Thank you, 4th down.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick. Let's take it inside his own 40. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Jenny Smith there on the coverage. From midfield, here's Keenum.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. Knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Patrick Owasor able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Here's Keenum. Jordan Reed has it. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
22 yards.
And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
I called the timeout.
And a stoppage here. A timeout before this third down play takes place. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in the second half. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Keenum. He'll buy some time right. He's got it complete to Thompson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
I accept it.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Keenum now to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Case Keenum with his 3rd touchdown.
He can't run. Look at him.
And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
And Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
And that set up everything in the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Guys, I see the flag.
Delay of game, offense.
I'm not caring about the flag.
And that'll set them back 5.
I'm not really caring about the flag because I'm kicking anyway.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point.
I already know it's going to be in.
And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown.
You happy now, but we kept getting that flag. You was mad. Let's go to break. Hold up. I'm trying to get a break screen. So hold up. Let me see something. And then back to the Redskins. There should be a break flag. I guess break starts now. I'll be back. You know what? Break starts in the 4th. That's only like 1 minute.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now the pass brought in by Roberts.
Damn, I need to go back.
Pickup of 8 leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the counter, Ingram. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Let's call that timeout.
I'm
going to the bathroom. See y'all later.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now. He's been terrific so far. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Complete. Richardson has it. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Off the play fake, Keenum. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Peterson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And it's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
They run again on first down. Peterson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
It's caught by Davis. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. Now Peterson. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it...
And I'm back.
Brings up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here we go on 4th. Keenum. And this one complete to Reed. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, he usually gets it done. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 7. Ingram again. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. They'll run here with Ingram. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Ingram. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Thinking about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Now, a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Jackson throwing on 4th down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
They tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. Cam and the Redskins now going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A Redskin 1st down. The pickup 15 yards. Well, clear running situation. Trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play. Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
No.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Peterson running right. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now it's Keenum. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rolling to his right. Look, they've got his man complete.
Can't touch me, man. Yeah, with the camera.
Boy,
yeah, with the camera.
Play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem.
Look how mad he was when I went out of bounds. He's like,
has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to the ground, Peterson. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeout? Stop you. You're taking charge.
Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Keenum. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Why did I stop?
The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them to no gain.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Jackson throwing here, complete to Boyle. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, 55 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
Tucker now for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 13. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Yeah.
Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Peterson. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Oh, he breaks another. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Thompson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Less than 2 minutes remain here in Super Bowl 54. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. To throw, it's Keenum. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 16, a minute 44 to go. Now Jackson on 1st down. Roberts got it. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Snead's got it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson looking sideline, incomplete. Breaking that one up, the former All-Pro Josh Norman. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw again is Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now on 4th down, it's knocked away strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They start the drive with Peterson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Keenum wants to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do find him down, but not before he reaches the 41.
Yeah!
And the kings of the Super Bowl are the Washington Redskins.
Redskins!
Will get the Lombardi Trophy.
A little cheated.
For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on.
Man, I ain't gonna front.
That's just got to be absolutely amazing.
Especially the QB can run. Let's look at the highlight.
The accomplishment, forever.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Ew, they look ugly as shit with the helmets on. Well, that's the end. Peace out.